Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I am doing an unboxing and kind of an initial look, as well as a little bit of a longer review of this wireless mouse by HP. So this is the Omen Photon mouse, again by HP. It's a wireless mouse, and one of the reasons I got it is that it does have it's more of like a gaming mouse, right? So the idea that it has really fast performance. They even say here, or they even have on the package, it basically says as fast as wired performance, right? So if you're looking for a gaming mouse for your computer setup or your gaming rig, you're obviously going to want something that's fast and responsive and doesn't have a lot of latency if you're going to be playing games, right? So this is really geared towards gaming, and should be pretty good, right? At least from what I've read. So this also is interesting in that it has Qi wireless charging built in, so you can charge the mouse via Qi wireless charging. So basically, this is compatible with lots of things. It has, a 0.2 millisecond response time, optical mechanical switches, 50 million click lifetime, has a couple different dual mode supports for connecting to the computer, memory, has 11 programmable buttons. So if you like button programming, you can do that with this thing. Ambidextrous styling, thumb rests, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so basically they're saying, with they're calling it proactive wireless technology. It's as fast as wired competitors. You can play all day. It's got a 50-hour battery life, and then you can quickly recharge that by just putting it on the Qi charger. It has a DPI range from between 100 and 16,000. So that basically you can adapt the mouse based on the accuracy that you would like, and has HP backing, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, so we'll unbox this, take a look here, and see what you get in the box. So this is pretty nice packaging. You can see here, hopefully you can see with the light. Basically the mouse is kind of in there. And so what do you get in here? So you have your package of standard information. So you have HP Omen, or Omen by HP, information about that, a bunch of warranty guides and stuff, a couple cool stickers. Always need more stickers for stuff. And then you also have in the box some different pieces and add-ons and buttons and all kinds of stuff. So we'll have to kind of take a look at this, but you get some extra pieces, I think, probably to configure this a little bit better. And then you have a couple different, you get a micro USB cable, you get some sort of adapter, and then you have the little 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle. That's what you get, and then this is the mouse itself. And what's cool then is that you have a couple different configurability options with this. If you like the kind of these bigger thumb or side finger rests or whatever you want to call them, I guess they're grips, thumb grips, you can just take them off and they're magnetically held on there, so then you can kind of put these other pieces in. So if you don't like the big piece that sticks out, you can easily just put this other cover piece on, and it just kind of sticks on there with magnets. So that's kind of cool. So it's kind of it's fairly configurable, because you can take off both sides and kind of probably even move these around, I'm assuming. Yeah, so you can kind of configure it how you want. So if you want, the bigger side, the bigger wing grip on this side, or you want it on this side, you can flip them around. So you have a couple different configurations there. I don't know what would be most comfortable. We'd have to test it out. And then you have a couple buttons here. Gonna pull the plastic off, I guess. Well, I won't take the plastic off right now, but you have a couple buttons there. You have a couple buttons here. You get, buttons here. Got your scroll wheel. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, oops. Yeah, so then you can actually take this piece off then, and then add on more buttons. So that's what these extra pieces are. You can actually then put more buttons on this side. Yeah, so you can have, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how they get 11. We'll have to figure that out. But basically, it's pretty cool. And then at the bottom, you can see there's the Qi logo there. So you can just put this onto any wireless charger and charge it back up. On-off switch also there on the bottom. Yeah, so this looks pretty cool. Feels nice. Not too heavy, but it does have a good weight to it. Very cool. So what I'm going to do then, I guess, is I'm going to set this up on my computer, and I'll just kind of play around with it. Obviously, install, I think there's some software to configure for the different buttons and all of that. So I'm going to finish this up on the computer with kind of like a review of my findings after using this for a little bit and some different scenarios on the computer, both in potentially gaming or just using it just in general as a mouse. So I will catch you over there. So the first thing I need to say with this mouse is I totally did not realize that the HP software for kind of configuring the mouse and tweaking, programming the buttons and doing all of that does not work on a Mac. So my main computer is a Mac Pro, and I was not able to configure and do any kind of advanced settings with this mouse using my computer. Now I do have a Surface Pro laptop, but I got some issues with that, so I couldn't really use that. I couldn't use it with it. So all I have is Macs. I have a MacBook, I have a MacBook Pro, the Mac Pro, Mac Minis, all that sort of thing. So I couldn't really test that side of the software. So for me, that's kind of like a negative. A lot of people that are doing gaming and have gaming PCs are going to have Windows 10 or Windows-based machines. So I'm sure that you'll be fine with that. But that was just one thing right out of the bat with this one is there is no software for the Mac, as far as I'm aware at the moment. That being said, it still works as a mouse, right? So you can still set, the general mouse configurations that you can in the Mac with like the trail speed or the acceleration of the mouse pointer and those sorts of things. So from that standpoint, it works well as a mouse. So I did use it a bunch, just kind of on a day-to-day basis for about a week here, and it works really good as just a normal mouse. Very precise. You can adjust the precision of the mouse on the DPI settings by using the buttons on top of the mouse. So you can do that without programming it. So that's good. It has a good scroll wheel feel. Clicks are positive. Feels pretty nice. It feels good in the hand. I tried a few different configurations with these, the wings, I guess you would call them, like the finger rests. And I ended up with the big finger rest on the left side where my thumb is and nothing on the right side. So that was the most comfortable for me. And it works really well with the Qi charger. So you can basically just kind of put it on the Qi charger and charge it back up. Charges pretty quickly. The battery lasts pretty long. So, and then if you don't have the ability to program it, it kind of cycles through colors. So it goes through the just RGB spectrum of colors and greens and blues and reds and yellows and oranges and all that stuff, just kind of continuously when you have the mouse on. So it's okay, I guess. Again, you know, at this point, I'm not a huge computer gamer, as you can tell by the fact that I just have the Mac, or I just have Macs. But all in all, it was a very pretty decent mouse. It actually felt a lot better than the Logitech mouse that I've been using normally on my computer. So I'm going to keep using this kind of as my daily driver for the foreseeable future, and see if they come out with a version of this software for the Mac. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those below. If you like the content of the channel, please do give me a thumbs up on this video and potentially subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. This is Andrew from TS for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.